All right, race fans, here we go. This is one of the best pieces of meat that you can get. Hassel Cattle Company's Tomahawk steak. Doesn't get any better than this. A Waygu Tomahawk. This is going to be a special day. And of course, you can get these Waygu Tomahawks at my store. Or if you're not in the San Antonio area, go to Mr. Hassel's website and he'll ship it right to you. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. It don't need much. Not much at all. It's already a great piece of meat, basically ready to go on after I season it, but I'm going to clean up the edges just a little bit for good measure. I'm just going to take off some of that fat. As Myron Mixon would say, seasoning doesn't stick to fat. So I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. Give it a shape I like. I'm just making it nice and pretty. That's all I'm going to do. Spray it a little bit of oil all around it. Put some SA. It's a nice big piece of meat, so I'm going to give it a nice liberal coat of SA. Spray it again. Nice liberal coat of burnt beef. All the way around it. Let's get as much stick on there as I can. There you go. I'm gonna get that PK fired up. Gonna rock and roll this thing out and have a nice snack. All right, got my steak over here coming up the room temp. Got my chimney lit with some B&B briquettes going. So I'm going to get some shallots and garlic and some mushrooms ready to saute to go along with this steak.
Run.
spray these down a little bit. See them, a little SA, a little burnt beef. These will go good in my Finex cast iron. It's going to be good. All right, baseball fans, here we go. A little duck fat on here. Get these nice, beautiful sear marks on here. I'm going to do 2 minutes for each cross mark. And after a total of 8 minutes, I'm going to put it on indirect heat. That way we can finish it off to the perfect temperature. Stay tuned. All right, basketball fans. Got my lady friend in the background keeping time for me. Gonna get these beautiful hash marks dialed in. Wait 2 more minutes. Here we go. A little more duck fat. Look at that perfect hash marks. Two more minutes. The last one here. All right, there's our 8 minutes. We got some really nice sear marks on this thing. Now we're gonna bust out the little more grate here. So now I'm just gonna finish it over here. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna wrap this bone, being over the heat, so don't ruin my bone. So now that this is on indirect, if I was to guess, the internal temp of this is probably around 80 degrees, which is far from being where it needs to be. So it's going to take a little while, but that's okay. I'm going to put some carrots at the bottom here, let them roast off. Here in a little while, I'm going to put my cast iron on the hot side, saute some shallots and mushrooms and garlic, make us a nice little meal. Well, here we go, boys and girls. Look at this beautiful piece of meat right here. Hassel Cattle Waygu Tomahawk. It's been resting a little bit here. We're going to cut this thing up, see what we got. Feels like the best thing since sliced bread. And then this looked beautiful. Perfectly cooked if I don't say so myself. Nice medium rare. Beautiful. Got some sauteed mushrooms, as you see. Might look like there was a lot to go in this pot, but after you cook it down, not a whole lot left. So, put these right here. These mushrooms and garlic and shallots. It's going to be a very nice complement to this steak. Not to mention roasted some carrots. They didn't turn out as pretty as I thought they would. First time I did them like that, in my defense. But they're going to taste good. Put a little Alamo dust on them carrots. About as good as it's going to get right there. Took a Hassel Cattle Waygu Tomahawk, seasoned it with a little bit of SA and burnt beef. Put the Alamo dust on these carrots. Without further ado, I can't hardly wait any longer. I'm going to cut myself a little piece here. Get a little bit of this goodness on it. See what we think. It's heaven. Simply heaven. You can really taste the difference in a Wagyu over Prime or especially Choice. And you definitely need to try this out. Again, if you're in the San Antonio area, come by my store. I have all these products except for the carrots and the mushrooms, all the way to the charcoal, the PK grill, the knives, everything you need. And if you're not in the SA area, then just come to my website, order it. And if you need the beef, go to Hassel Cattle's website and they can ship it anywhere. Enjoy.